Um, yeah. Starting this video a little bit differently because it's a different video kind of entirely. Layoffs have just hit high res just a couple hours ago. A lot of people have been affected. I think it's like 20 people as of now. Esports department, the developer side of things, programmers, social media, everything has kind of been hit. And just to show you everyone, Lermy, Rowe, Trelly, Gore, J-Mac, Vinny Dandy, a lot of people have been, affected by this round of layoffs, and this is now the second one in 4 months, as you can see right here. 4 months ago, had another round of layoffs. Yeah. I didn't really have an idea of entirely what I wanted this video to be. I just thought it made the most sense for me to record a video and just talk about my thoughts, kind of, about the entire situation. If you guys are interested, Trelly has a video talking about his POV, why he got laid off, what happened, all that good stuff. Hazer also does a video on it if you are interested in that. But there's kind of other things that I want to kind of speak about, because I understand, why some people feel like they want Smite 2 to burn now because of all the people that have been affected, all their friends, all the people that kind of have made Smite. And I mean, I get it. I 100% get it. I understand the feelings that you have towards whoever is making these decisions. But I think there's a little bit more to kind of speak about. Wraith has a really good tweet about it where he kind of blames more than just Stu. Stu is the high-res CEO. He's been the CEO now for a while, but the board has not really done anything with Stu as a CEO. They've kind of just let him kind of do his thing. He is still CEO even after all these mismanagements, failures, a bunch of different IPs failing for Smite, and they have kind of just let him stay as CEO, and instead they've just been firing Paladins developers or staff, high-res staff, instead of actually just going to the top. And I think one of the things that sucks the most is before this, about 12 days ago, and I saw it right here, 12 days ago, he deleted his Twitter. So this is after Vegas. He had decided that it's time for him to delete his Twitter. It seems like this has been a thing coming for a little while now, where he was preparing for it, and it sucks because it seemed like after Vegas that a lot of the game seemed to be going in a positive direction. Everyone that I talked to as many people as I could at Vegas, and everybody was excited for the direction, esports, the actual game, the gods, the new gods. And just like that, 3 weeks go by, it's just gone, just like that. And another thing that kind of irks me is Aggro, one of the people laid off. He has a god coming up. He designed this god that now he doesn't get to see finished. He doesn't get to see released. He now has to, I mean, it's obviously getting passed to somebody else, but he isn't able to bring forth this god that he was so excited to. I've literally talked to him about her, and he's been so excited to bring her into Smite 2, and now he's just not able to, which sucks, which really does suck. But more than anything else, these should be the people you're kind of feeling for and reaching out for, and appreciating them, telling them that you loved what they did, loved the game they created, all that good stuff, loved the esports that they created, because these are really the people that are affected. These, and then the ones that are left behind. And talking to some of the people left behind, there's like a certain amount of survivor's guilt left behind, a certain amount of they have to do the work of 2, now 3 people, because there's been so many layoffs. So they were working nights and weekends to try to push this game to a spot where it was something that they could be proud of, and now they have to do it again, and they have to do it more because of the greed to fire or to lay off all these people. So yeah, it really does suck. And, you know, to kind of give you my point of view of this is I will mostly still be playing SMITE, streaming SMITE, because I still believe in the vision that a lot of the workers still have. I've talked to Pawn, I've talked to Clumsy before. They are very passionate with this game. They still want this game to succeed. They're obviously torn up over their friends being laid off, but they still have their own job to do, and I'm going to support them, and I'm going to, you know, give them the benefit to not just give up on them. And you kind of hope that there was a way that some people could pay and others couldn't for what has happened to the game, but unfortunately that's just not how it works. And seeing some of the tweets from these people, they still want from the ones laid off, they still want their friends to not be affected. So keep that in mind, that yeah, maybe you are pissed, but the people who have been affected more than you still want their friends to succeed. So I get it's going to be hard because you are, you know, pissed at the higher ups, but you got to give it at least a chance. And that's why I'm going to still be playing it, streaming it, making YouTube videos about it. And maybe there is a world where the higher ups do get their just desserts and all the employees can, I don't know. In a perfect world, new management, everyone hired back that was laid off over the past year, and SMITE 2 becomes a phenomenal game that you can kind of see it already becoming. Like, the game is becoming so fun. I was playing 10 to 12 hours of this game every day, making YouTube videos about it, and now it's just so dreary. All the color sucked out of the game now. I don't know, it sucks. But yeah, that's my plan. I will be, I mean, I don't want to make this video really about me at all, but I am going to be canceling the tournament that I have hosted. We'll see what happens with the esports. I'm just going to keep making content about like balance patches and stuff like that, since there really hasn't been any announcement about esports. We've gotten a tiny bit of information, starting with Hindu Man's. Actually, we'll start with, not that one, this one. Start with Kilgoons. Highs going through a series of layoffs and restructuring today. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. They're going to be taking a few days off to support those employees, those that are leaving and those that are staying. After that, we'll rally together and keep pushing SMITE 2 to be even better. We'll pause Titan Talks for a bit. We'll be back.
Give me that.
Thank you for the follow. But we'll be back next week to give you more info and answer your questions. So yeah, it'll be waiting until next week, and then seems like there will still be a competitive scene. I don't know entirely how big it's going to be. I don't know entirely what they're planning on doing with it. I know part of it, but it's going to be difficult. But yeah, I really don't have much else. Damn.